Let's see if it's on. Alright, we're live here with Falcons Hit versus Elvis. This is a Wildcards match, and I'm a little bit late to it. So, this is pick... this is one of the craziest things about these Wildcards. It's pick 1 of 8. So, it's literally just going to be taking shots. This is using Chosen Grounds. I don't know who played it, but it might have been one of them, might have been somebody else, but making these pick 1 of 8 gives the sniper a random chance to do any of these missions, and there's just no way to be able to tell what the spy/sniper is doing. And pretty much the spy can sit and do nothing, and pretty much force the sniper to shoot. It's gonna happen. The question is like if the sniper can catch the spy doing anything really fishy before it happens. So we'll see. Falconhit is Irish. Let's see how quick we can get a shot off, right? I mean, inspect center statues is a hard tell, but I mean, ooh, that's not, those aren't center though, those are 2 inspects, so. But I mean, Falcon just has to play the slow, and he has got the inspect, so if he visits center statues, he could be shot. We'll see. No one's visited center statues that's not an AI, or that Elvis knows isn't an AI. For all he knows, Falcon could just be seducing for win, so it's pretty tricky. And there's the fake BB, and does he assume it's fake? Well, actually got it away with it, so now he knows it has to be fake. Is he gonna shoot him? He's like pulling off the safety, but I don't even know. Taking off the safety, but it looked like Twin wanted to dodge the bullet. He's trying to tell him, don't do this. So he comes back. Still no one's visited center statues. First person to visit center statues gets shot, so we'll see. We'll see if that's what Falcon does. He might just play this slow, but he'll probably wait to see if any of the people... Oh, and he's going to shoot Morgan, and that is a poor shot. But now he knows he picked Inspect, so we'll see if there's some Yomi here. And will he pick Inspect again, or will he watch Inspect closely? So we'll have to see. So now it's 1-1. I mean, a 2-0. My apologies, because it's as the spy. If you win a round, you pretty much get to continue winning. You continue playing until your opponent snipes you. So in this format, the first person to go just keeps on going, and if they hit 5, it's GG's. But I mean, if Elvis can make one correct shot, it could just be all over. Because how are you gonna find him? It's just lucky. And you can also just RDM every round and pray for the best, but it's risky. I mean, picking one out of every time, and then of course there's Yomi with character picks. Like, you could pick the same person you just were at center statues, and he's gonna get all 3. And will he just shoot for it? And the Yomi here, that is center, so nope, he's not gonna shoot. And if he had done it, he could have gotten a free kill, but Falcon's playing the Yomi game. There you go. Center statue is done. Alright. Now this would be very interesting if leaked intel was played, because he knows it has to be one of the missions. So it would be a 1 out of 2 chance. It would be a pick 1 of 2. That would be quite crazy. And I don't know if that's been played either, but that would be insane. Hmm. I'll whisper falconhit after this match. The falcon as white. He's up 3-0. 2 more and it's game. I'll just wait till after this game and then we'll ask him any contacts. He's talking. And he shoots and gets it correct. Oh my god. Wow, that's insane. The white test, he shoots it and gets lucky. But I mean, unfortunately, he didn't really pick the best time. I mean, there's a lot of people still at bookcases, and I just think he should have just waited until he could have made sure like only 2 or 3 people were outside of that, and then BB. And then he would have had a better chance of not getting shot. But I mean, he white tests it and gets shot for it, so. So this is pick 1 of 2. Is pretty much what this game type is. So I bet the two that have been picked have been inspect and contact double agent were the 2. So now it's 3-1 Elvis, and Elvis looks like he can just clean sweep this. I mean, we'll see, but I mean, pick 1 of 2 is insane. Looks like all the complaining worked out, and look, there you go, pick 1 of 2. So we'll be able to actually see this, which will be nice. So contact and seduce. Now this is the hard tell, like, I don't know how you're gonna do this. And you have to pick which one beforehand, so the spy can't just go along with it. Oh, so 3-0. I forgot that you only get points as spy. You don't get points for sniping. I don't know what RDM stands for. Random deathmatch? No, that's not it. And he did pick seduce. He gets 1 seduce. And I feel like this is the smart play. I mean, you just don't know. So they both played leaked intel on each other. So, it's possibly a 2 flirt, or 1 more good flirt. But he's got a minute 50. I played Teetery just recently, and I did win. We did not play the pick 1 of 2 set. 3 of those wildcards have gone like that, and there he goes. He gets the green. I think that was that a green test? No, it was white, but it was close enough, and he gets it done. Yeah, it's just so hard to tell, and you have to keep track of who you think each person is seducing. So, very tricky, very tricky. So my match with Teetery was pretty exciting. He did not play any wildcards on me, so he's at a disadvantage, but I didn't play too many on him. I played 2. I played League Gentel because of this week. It's the only time this week will be applicable. So now we have Contact Seduce again. It's just going to be the same strategy probably. It's just going to be say, hey, can you figure out who the spy is? And I mean, Elvis just has a ton of strategies up his book. He can just wait for a good time until DA's in contact with everybody else, and then just do nothing. I mean, it's just simple enough. Just like, I mean, right now is not a good time to fake or anything, but, or, no, he actually did do it, so he won't be able to seduce, but another idea is just getting seduce, and then contacting the double agent when you're in a conversation with, like, one other person that's not the DA, and then, see if it makes a shot. Just wait for the DA to come up with a big shot, but, we'll see about it. And Falcon might be inclined to shoot earlier because of what happened last round, where he lost it at around a minute mark because of seducing, so he might take another random shot because of that. Elvis can also probably fake it and win. He probably doesn't need to be serious, and I mean, if he hits a green, it's over. There's no way Falcon's gonna ever guess. So he's just pretty much idling right now and just doing nothing and just waiting for his moment. No, okay, there's the real BB. And was that green? I'm not sure. Let's see if it was green. At the very end, it was green. There's just no way to tell. So there you go. Now the score is Falcon 3, Elvis 2. And it will keep on going until Falcon shoots Elvis. So, and the chance of that happening is once again very slim, and the spy has to make quite a few mistakes. I wouldn't be surprised if he just went for seduce contact here. Yep, just going with the same strategy. And the first map was changed from pub any 5 of 7, any 4 of 7, pub any 4 of 7 to ballroom any 1 of 8. And then people played League Intel on top of that and made it pick 1 of 2. So we've seen some very major upsets because of that. Elvis as Alice, and Alice is low lit. I don't know why she's low lit. So what did she do? She's sitting there, And he's just low lit her for, I don't know why. I don't know why the reason. I can go over it again and see what he saw, but I don't really know why. And this is a good deed. This is a good BB if he does it right now. This is actually an excellent bug if he does it now, because the SDA is in another convo. But I mean, it's not guaranteed. And he white tests it. Is he gonna stop talk? Or he's gonna continue. But he's low lit, so he's not gonna get shot. And I don't know why. So Falcon believes it's a fake. So there, Falcon just assumed that he had faked there. It was like, he's faking it, he's just trying to get me to shoot. I mean, so why the low light? What did he see? So he's just walking. I have no idea. It might have just been a misclick. He was aiming for someone else. That's a possibility. I've done that before. Is it 3? No. No, my bad. It's 3-3. It's 3-3. I forgot. I thought he had played another one, but no, he's only played 3 as spy. So he picks the deuce. Now, I'd like to see a fake BB here. I mean, that's what Falcon believed happened last time. So I think it would be a neat strategy for him to do it now, because he's not gonna think it's a fake again, and he's DA'd twice in a row. So Falcon might just be assuming he's doing that. And as long as Elvis doesn't break animation that Falcon catches, then it's over. He's following the ST, he's going to get a nice green good flirt here. Let's see if he greens it. He whites it, so it'll be a 3 flirt. If he does well enough, 4 flirt if he picks his spots poorly. And I feel like a BB is strong here, but I mean, once again, Elvis only knows where his DA is. If his DA joins the big conversation, then the known DA joins that conversation. He'll probably fake BB and try to preempt a shot. And a shot goes on to Pearls, Helen, whatever you want to call her. Probably because she was talking for a while. She's in that same convo for a long time, so he assumed she could be done with Seduce, and that's a decent assumption. But now it's 3-4, and if Elvis wins this, it's game. And I would not be surprised if you picked the same thing. And if he bought Crossfire as well, that is the contract where if your opponent shoots a civilian, you get $600 reward. This is a great map to do it on. I mean, a great style to do it on. Especially because there's just gonna be so many like, even if you are the loser here, you're gonna get a lot of money from it. So he's picked Contact over Seduce. And I feel like going for real VBs is stronger here, because if you fake and if Falcon doesn't buy the fake, then you're in more suspicion. I mean, if you don't have because you have to do it no matter what. I mean, if you have Seduce and you fake, then it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, he gets a couple lowlights, but if he doesn't believe the fake, then I mean, you take a risk hoping that he shoots because of fakes or because of real BBs. He thinks a real BB is happening. And his DA isn't being too cooperative. And is he going to BB here? As I say, this might not be smart, because he doesn't know who the SDA is. This will also be a nice wild card to play the leaked intel on. I mean, not leaked intel, loose lips. There's the BB. And he thinks it's white again. And it's not. It was white, so he did have a chance of losing, but Elvis will take that. So there we go. GG's. And that's the game. Tons of fun. I mean, it's just crazy. It's like it's a different game of Spy Party. It's not Spy Party. Well, I don't know. What is a regular game of Spy Party? Like Balbarm 4 of 8 and E4 of 8? I feel like maybe that's the considered regular style. I don't know. We got 0 in here as well. Oh, he left. He's not hanging around for much more. Alright, well, let's go. And I'll cast my own game. This will be interesting. I played Teetery. And here are the games. So at the beginning, I've played Leaked Intel. And this round, I knew he was gonna do. He said he would do Inspector Fingerprint. And with Leaked Intel, I'll explain this again. Is they tell you 2 missions. They all are shown up as available. So I don't know that Bug and Fingerprint are taken off. I have no idea. Oh, he had both. That's really interesting. So Falcon had Silent but Deadly and Crossfire. So that means if he never talked, then he got a lot of money for it. So on this kind of game type, it's insane. So I'll explain this again. So 2 missions. They are both shown as available for the sniper, and he has to do one of the missions, but cannot do the other. So he told me it would be Inspector Fingerprint. So I know he has to do one of those missions. He's going to do one of those missions, and that it could be the other way around. So let's see, 6. And I had assumed he was going to do Contact, Inspect, Seduce. That's just the regular setup for this game. And we started off. And Teetery is Carlos here. Now I'm just watching out for bugs and stuff here. And then Boots sits right on top of him, so I have to make sure he doesn't bug. She doesn't bug. I think he might have been going there for a CC bug. Should have been nice. And then I have to highlight. I have to be very careful about inspects, because I don't have to worry about purloins or anything because it's off. But inspects, I mean, if someone has that done and they seduce in contact, it's over. So I was pretty certain that he was gonna do contact, seduce, and then bug or inspect, or well, in this situation, Inspector Fingerprint, because I knew bug was off. So I was thinking he could have picked bug, but I highly doubt it. I just didn't think he would, like, I mean, he could play the mind games with me and like not do contact and do bug instead, so I can't just leave the ambassador unguarded. I just can't assume it. But I was thinking that it was going to be contact, inspect, seduce, or contact, fingerprint, seduce. So that's why I was mainly watching out for this game. He's got the white flute done, but not too much else. And he's got a minute 50, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. He has to do 3 more missions. The issue is that he's forced to do those missions. He can't, like, if things go his way with fingerprints, he can't try to switch it up and do that. He's committed to doing contact, inspect, seduce, which is the weakness of Pick. Pick is such a hard game type for the spy because, at least for me, whenever I play a spy, a lot of it is improvisation. Like, I have an idea of what I want to achieve in the game, but I never am like, and that's 2 idols. I should have caught that. 2 idols should be dead, but he gets 2 off and it's fine. Or 1.5, I'm not sure. I think it might have been a fine job. So he's got his inspect here. I mean, 3 people have inspects done. And I was really suspicious of Alice. She was just being very active, and she got a fingerprint done. And I mean, I knew she couldn't do both, so I was wondering if he was trying to mind game me here. I wasn't 100% certain. He gets the seduce and goes to the bar. and I'm just checking to see, and I was thinking that Boots might have been his ST, because I was starting to not suspect Alice anymore, because she didn't go to the same CCs, and I didn't think she could have seduced, and then there really caught me. So right here, he hops and